Hello friends and welcome to Saitama Stacker channel. Hey Wolfpack, it's one of those days here where we're hanging on by our fingernails, seeing a bit of a dip in the price and a recovery from the bottom of where that dip happened. So that's looking promising. So it's time to start focusing on our why. For those of you who are brand new to the project, it can be a little unsettling to see these kinds of changes in direction. But cryptocurrency is volatile and does have a tendency to rise and fall in dramatic fashion. So we'll be taking a look at the price. We'll take a look also at some really positive things. We've got to focus back on what is it that we have to look forward to with this project. What are the catalysts that are going to give us another run in the price? And what's happening out there in the marketplace that also should give us some hope about where this project, what kind of potential we actually have. So we have had some recovery in the price. Just looking at the chart here, it's kind of been trading flat and sideways, but took a pretty hard dip here around, looks like 3 o'clock in the morning. But has recovered nicely from there. And as you see, we're starting to establish a pattern of higher lows. So that's positive. This means we're kind of consolidating, creating a new baseline, and hopefully ramping up for that next big run. So we're going to focus on the positives here today. I mean, we acknowledge the fact that, yes, we are down from our highs, but we're, like I say, it looks like we're forming some higher lows, and hopefully that's a sign here getting ready to run. So if you're brand new to the channel, please know I don't make these videos for investment advice, but rather just for education and community building around Saitama token. So please do your own research before investing. Let's take a quick look at what's going on with the fundamentals. I'm going to try to go through it quickly, and then we'll focus on what's good, what's coming, okay? So first and foremost, we're now over 130,000 holders. We have 133,359 holders, an increase of 4,160 over yesterday. Our market cap still strong at 2.7 billion. That steps us back a couple of days here in terms of where we're at. But again, that's amazing market cap. I mean, in the last week, we're still 2.7 times the market cap from 7 days ago. So strong stuff, strong stuff. The volume still strong at $74 million today. The burn continues. Current rank in the top 100, we are number 58 according to CoinMarketCap. And of course, we're not listed in CoinMarketCap's top 100, but our market cap places us at number 58. So that eventually will get corrected. The burn, we're looking at a burn speedometer of 1% per 41 days based on today's volume, which would average about 8.8% burn per year. 10 trillion tokens off the table today. All right. So a lot of still positive things going on in the fundamentals. We need to look to what is going to drive the price here in the future. So I've got 3 things that I want to look at. Actually, maybe 4. Okay, so we'll start with this tweet here by our development team, and it says Binance wanted 200,000 holders. When do you think we can reach 200,000 holders? Well, if we pop back over to our fundamentals page, if we look at how long it took us to add this last 70,000, let's see, that would be at 60,000 holders. Okay. So right here from 10/9 to 10/27, we added 100,000 or 70,000 holders. That's how many we're short. But most of those have happened in the last 5 or 6 days. So, it literally could happen in the next week that we reach 200,000 holders, and Binance is a big one. Okay. So if getting 200,000 holders puts us in play with Binance, that's something big and something to look forward to. When we're looking at other exchanges and we look into the Saitama official Twitter page, we can see that there's an announcement here saying we are working to finalize our next exchange. Now, there were discussions with Russell going back a few weeks that where he said, I mean, we had one top 10 listing, and then within a few days of that, and this was an announcement like, hey, we're preparing to do our first top 10 listing. Within a few days of that, he announced, well, there's actually 2 more on the table. So we know 2 of those have come to fruition with Bitmart and with Gate.io. So here's just a reminder, working to finalize another exchange. So that should be another catalyst that we're looking forward to. My guess is that's not the Binance listing. It would be amazing if it was. Of course, they have to keep pretty tight wraps on these kind of things because it can be considered market manipulation to announce things before they are official. So something to look forward there too. Okay, let's see. Oh, of course, the SaitamaStacker launch, okay? November the 13th, SaitamaStacker is coming. People talking about the beta use of this tool are saying that it's incredible, that it's going to be easy to use. We're going to have the ability to use Apple Pay or Google Pay to purchase cryptocurrency and be able to do all of it in one place. It's sounding like we're not going to be having to attach ourselves to an exchange like SushiSwap or Uniswap to be able to make those trades. And that will make it so much easier for people to buy. So lots of good news coming at us, okay? The last thing that I want to look at has to do with Saitama, but it's not Saitama, but it's extraordinarily encouraging, okay? And it has to do with Shiba Inu, okay? I've talked pretty much every video I've ever done about price predictions, about how the burn works. I always compare Saitama to Shiba Inu and Dogecoin because those are also community tokens, okay? Now, I'm not saying they're as good as or that they're better than, or they're just community tokens. They're tokens that function based on the fact that we're building these large communities that are supporting them, okay? So what's going on today with Shiba Inu is actually quite extraordinary. So Shiba Inu has been on an epic run. Those of you who are holding Shiba Inu, congratulations. I still have some Shiba Inu myself, but in the last 7 days, it's up 175%, up 67% today. But what's extraordinary about it is the market cap. Hey, Shiba Inu's current market cap is $31 billion. $31 billion, okay? Saitama's market cap is just under 3 billion. But what this is telling us is that when Russell says that he sees Saitama being a top 10 coin, it's very possible. Here's a token similar in that it's a community token doing it. And as a matter of fact, at one point earlier today, it actually superseded Dogecoin. And right now, they're within $300 million of each other. So I see Shiba Inu taking out Dogecoin because Shiba Inu has more utility and a development team that's working to make things happen. And in my opinion, what Saitama has is stronger than Shiba Inu because we have a fully docs dev team, and the SaitamaStacker is going to be incredible. I use SushiSwap. I use ShibaSwap. I have coins staked there. It's a nice tool. It does have some NFT capability there, but nothing compared to what SaitamaStacker is going to have. It's going to have a creator's platform, an NFT marketplace. It's going to have a place to buy and sell goods and services. It has the ability for you to buy directly on the app that's made, optimized for cell phones, which is the first of its kind. It's just huge. So it is not impossible whatsoever for us to also think that Saitama could reach this $30 billion market cap, which is a 10x from where we're at. So people who've already had massive, massive gains in Saitama, another 10x on that is incredible, okay? So Saitama being a top 10, it's right in front of us right now. It's this is achievable, okay? And that's very, very encouraging. So it's not all bad news, folks, okay? Price is down. Let's look for some strength and some recovery. The fact that we're available now on these major exchanges will make it easier for people to access. And I'm guessing we're going to start to see another nice build over time as we approach the SaitamaStacker launch. Okay, we'll be looking for other catalysts as well in the news on a daily basis. Before I sign off for the day, let me just show you my reflections. Okay, so reflections are rewards. As a Saitama holder, we receive rewards. There is a built-in mechanism in the coin that every time somebody buys or sells, 2% is taken and burned. That's why the token supply is coming down, which helps bring the price up. And another 2% is taken out of each transaction and is redistributed to holders. So today, in the last 24 hours, I've received 210 million free Saitama coins, bringing my total since August 31st to 13,358,000,000, which is absolutely incredible. Okay, so things are looking okay, folks. Don't get too worried here. Just take a deep breath, hold on, especially if you've got some massive gains. I mean, Gagain actually says it probably best, but says when in doubt, zoom out. Okay, so if you look at the Saitama chart, are we down? Yes, we're down. Okay, but I was looking at a 24-hour chart here. Look what happens when you move to a 7-day chart. Look what happens when you move to a 30-day chart. It's insane. It's phenomenal what's going on gains-wise. So here's your 7-day chart, right? That looks a lot chipperier, from 703 to 706. It's a 100% increase in 7 days. Okay, if we look at the 1 month, okay, those of us who had this 30 days ago, it's, it's disheartening to see your investment come down by 25%. But if you really look at what's going on, I mean, we're talking about a 600% increase, from back not even a month ago. We're talking in the last 15 days. So be encouraged. There's things that are out there that are happening that are good, and we're doing well. We should see some support building and another run up as we continue to grow our holders and continue to work towards launching these amazing projects. Friends, have a wonderful day and catch up with me tomorrow. We will watch our Saitama stacks grow together.